So Pony released another cushion, which I was really surprised about, and I fucking shit my pants because do you see this packaging? This is the Pony Effect Defense Longwear Cushion Foundation. It looks exactly like the other one, just in silver white packaging. Slight kind of holographic, like slightly. On the inside, oh my god, bitch. Kind of like the logo, the thunder marks. Now this retails on Mimi Box for 37,800 won, which is about $35. You get it in this packaging here, and it does come with a refill. So I think the price is pretty good because when you consider having the actual cushion and the refill, that makes the price about like $16, $17, $18-ish for like one cushion. So that's about the same price as a lot of other cushions anyway that don't actually come with a refill. I have all the shades with me, so I'll insert a little clip of me showing all those shades. Basically, the main concept of this cushion is that it's supposed to create a film across the skin that will help protect it from like the free radicals, the bad things in the air, the pollution, the yellow dust that's in the air, the micro dust coming from China. It's supposed to create a moisturizing film on the skin. It's supposed to be long wearing, but and give you like a dewy finish. And it has SPF 50, PA+++, which is like a standard for most cushions. So I guess it's supposed to me, honestly, it just sounds like the Everlasting cushion, which is one of my favorite, but just like upgraded, I guess. So I guess I'll do one side. I really didn't even need to push that hard. I literally just touched the surface. Oh, this one is in buff. Oh, bit. Oh, fucking love new cushions. So that, oh my, are you fucking kidding me? That was just one side. That was just one side. I don't even think I need to put another layer. Ooh, bitch. Okay. What I actually want to do is, since I have all the colors, I want to add a lighter color in the center right here. That's sort of like a little highlighting effect. This one is in Natural Ivory. It's the sort of yellow shade for more lighter skins. Oh shit, she's not done that. If you have more of like if you're more on the pale side, but you still have that yellow undertone, this would work well for you. Okay, I really shouldn't have put so much. But oh my god, bitch, that finish is amazing. This is kind of like the finish that I want my foundation to have, like at least by like the end of the day. And that's one of the reasons why I like cushions like this, or not this, but the Everlasting one and like the Naked Face cushion and the Face Shop Aura CC cream, because it gives me that glow. But like they're more long wearing, so I don't have to worry about it like getting greasy and oily and just like breaking up and like falling off my face. So here's how it looks on one side compared to this side. Really glow, obviously very, very glowy finish. In person, like up close, I can really tell that it's really creating that film on the skin, like the same way maybe like the MAC Face and Body Foundation would, or the Naked Face cushion would. You can see that it, like when you pat it all in and it's all like set, then it creates just a film across the skin. So I feel like foundations that do that sort of thing are more on the long wearing side, so they're not just gonna like sit on top of the skin and like break down. That coverage. What a cry. It's just so damn good. And then going in again with Natural Ivory to again highlight the center of my face. And what I'm really hoping is that it doesn't, what is it, on my nose, like I mentioned in, I think it might have been my Maybelline cushion review, because like not the chemistry, but like the surface of the skin on my nose after my plastic surgery changed a little bit. So it's almost like it's harder for foundation to stick to it. So I think this would be a good test to see how well it like really adheres to the skin. Oh, you definitely want to keep working it in, because what I'm noticing is that as you're patting it in, before it has a chance to set, it kind of creates like, you know when you use a foundation brush or something and then you get like the streaking? You can also get like the same sort of thing with like cushion puffs. You almost see it like lifting off a little bit of foundation. So you have to make sure you don't like swipe too much. You just want to really pat into place. But that's something to keep in mind with this foundation, which is what I'm noticing. Alright, so I've got applied all over my face. What do I think about it so far? It looks exactly like the Everlasting cushion does. And you guys know that's like my top favorite cushion of all time. And at this point, it's just a matter of... But at this point, I think it's just a matter of like how well it wears out today. And if it works great and it lasts all day, then I think it would be a great everyday foundation for, you know, keeping your skin protected. If you're really concerned about... everybody should be concerned about protecting your skin against like the outside factors, the elements. I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup and I will be right back with you. Alright, so I finished the rest of my makeup and I just put my eyebrows, eyeshadow, and something on my lips. It's less dewy now that it's really set, and it's more of like just a glow. Because for me, I feel like there's a difference between dewy and glowy. And this one is, I don't know, it just looks like my skin after I put moisturizer, like all my skincare on, and then I let it like absorb into my skin, and it's kind of like the finish. And it's really smooth over my skin in general, like the pores and like my fine lines. So again, I think at this point it's just a matter of hoping that it lasts all day. One thing though is that it almost looks like it's gonna start creasing in my forehead lines, which kind of worries me. It might be also because maybe I put too much product, but we'll see. It's a gorgeous day out today. Oh my god, I forgot to show you guys what time it was. Oh my god, how fucking beauty guru am I? It's, well now it's 8:11 in the morning, so it's super early. This is what it looks like in natural daylight. I can't really see the screen right now, so y'all can tell me how it looks. Yeah. Oh, I'm so tired and sleepy. It's only 10:17 in the morning, but she's creasing a little bit. Might have it been, sorry, I have like shit in my mouth. Might have it been because I put 2 layers, like the 2 different colors of foundation. Maybe, who knows? But hopefully, she stays like this. I don't want her moving around anymore. She needs to stay where she is. So it's 3:28 in the afternoon, and one thing that I definitely noticed about the foundation is that, for me at least, what I noticed, it gives that look of sort of like, you know, when you see, well, I'm thinking like Korean people because I'm in Korea. When I see a Korean person that has like really nice skin naturally, so they have that like bit of that like glow like on their nose and on the very tops of their cheeks, and they're not wearing any makeup, they just look really like moisturized. That's sort of the look that I'm getting from this foundation, which is a good thing. The creasing, I actually patted out the creasing like a minute ago, but it didn't really change from when I first showed you that it was starting to crease, so that tells me that it might have been just because I was layering two layers. So I guess if you have fine lines in your eyes, you might not want to layer too much under there. Okay, she is back home. It is currently 9:47. 8 now, I guess. In the evenings, I've had it on for a long time, actually. Probably longer than most people would wear their foundation, but I'm taking a look at it right now, and first of all, I apologize for not updating that much throughout the day. I was really, really busy. But what are my thoughts on it? Let's take a look at it up close first. You guys already know me. Oh, if you watch my videos regularly, y'all know I love this fucking glow, but this is, maybe it's probably looking worse on camera. Not worse, but it's probably looking more exaggerated on camera. But definitely this is something that I feel like people would think looks, oh, that's so oily and greasy. Especially when it's like down here. Right here, you can see it's starting to break down a little bit around the eyes. And I hope I'm not sounding too biased towards pony effect, but for how long I've been wearing it, and for, you know, as a person with oily skin, it lasted pretty well. The number one thing I definitely noticed about today was that, wow, my skin looks like skin. It doesn't look like I have too much makeup on at all, actually. One thing I probably would have changed is not putting that second layer, because I feel like it didn't really make that much of a difference after I blended out like that lighter color in the center of my face. I can just use the one cushion. So I definitely need to try it again, not having layered it that way. But then again, it was just the same exact cushion, just a different color. And to begin with, I was happy with the coverage already. So I really didn't need to put another layer on top. I was extremely happy by the way that one, I was happy with that. Kind of breaking down a little bit around the mouth here, around the nose. But yeah, I wish I could give like a more exciting review, but it's just a nice cushion. I'll recommend it just as much as I would recommend the Everlasting cushion. If you have more oily skin and you want more of a matte finish, probably go for the Cover Stay cushion, I believe it was, the gold packaging one. But if you could ask me between this one and the Everlasting one, I would actually think it literally just comes down to like the packaging that you like. From my current observations, it seems that both of them have the exact same finish, both of them last just as long, and they both feel just as moisturizing, and they both leave the same amount of dew. It's just that I guess the Defense Longwear cushion just has more of like that oomph to it in that it protects your skin from like the outside elements, I guess. So I guess in that sense it makes for like a great everyday cushion, especially if you live in like the city where there's a lot of like pollution and things like that. And overall, I'm really surprised by how well it performed without me having to powder it. Yeah, does it have my seal of approval? Yes, it does. So I've been wearing the foundation for several days, many days now actually, and not surprised. I really like it. I think this would really appeal to people of either oily or dry skin, because originally I thought it was going to be more like a dewy finish, like the Everlasting cushion, the more dewy foundation. But it actually strikes a good balance between matte-ish and like dewiness. It's definitely not matte. Basically, it just looks like skin. It just looks like skin. Whenever I wear it and I see myself in a mirror throughout the day, I don't think, oh, look at that. Well, I mean, there's a bit of a glow, a sheen, but it's not like overpowering. So people with oily skin that want like a little bit of a dewy finish, I think it would appeal to them, but also people with dry skin. It's not super overly dewy, which I'm sure not everyone likes. It just looks like good skin. That's what I think when I see myself in the mirror. I think, wow, my skin looks really good today. And it hasn't broken me out, of course. Not of course, but it hasn't broken me out. And also, one thing I noticed is that as long as you don't powder your skin, it makes for a really great touch-up cushion, so that if you find that throughout the day, maybe you might be creasing, or you might have lost a little bit of coverage. If you layer it on top, it doesn't get cakey. It kind of just like melds back into itself. I would just suggest that if you have oily skin though, and you have quite a bit of oil on your skin, I would blot it first and then touch up. So for me, it's been my sort of like daily cushion. I want to reiterate, this is not me forcing you to buy the cushion, but I'm just saying from my experience, I really like it. Not surprised. And I know it sounds like I'm always Pony Effect biased, but like, if it's good, it's good. One area that Pony Effect needs to get the shit together with though is eyeshadows. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna do a video where I cover the rest of the spring collection, if that hasn't already come out. So it does come out, or if it already came out, and yeah, I guess I'll just see y'all in my next video. Bye.
We'll be right back.